Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro Series. Today, we're focusing on the role of a health physics technician. If you're preparing for an interview in this field, you've come to the right place. Let's kick things off with a question that dives into your background and experience. Could you share your experience in radiation protection or health physics and how it has set you up for success in this role? This question is your chance to highlight your journey and demonstrate how your past experiences have prepared you for the responsibilities you'll face. To answer this effectively, consider these points. Start by mentioning your educational background or certifications in health physics. Talk about specific roles you've held and your duties concerning radiation safety. Share any projects or tasks that showcase your technical skills. Discuss your familiarity with regulatory standards and safety protocols. Wrap up by connecting your experiences to the key responsibilities of the role you're applying for. Here's how you might put that into practice.
I hold a bachelor's degree in health physics and completed an internship at a nuclear facility where I conducted radiation surveys and environmental monitoring. This hands-on experience with dosimetry and exposure assessments has equipped me with the necessary skills for this technician role. In my last position as a radiation safety officer, I maintained exposure records and ensured compliance with state regulations, preparing me to effectively communicate safety protocols here.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for health physics technician. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a time you spotted a potential safety hazard in a radiological setting and how you handled it. Employers ask this to gauge your problem-solving skills and your proactive approach to maintaining safety. When answering, you might want to cover these aspects. Identify the specific safety hazard you detected. Explain the risk assessment you performed. Detail the steps you took to address the issue. Highlight any teamwork involved, such as collaboration with colleagues or supervisors. Share the outcome and any follow-up actions taken. Let's take a look at an example answer.
During a routine inspection, I noticed that a storage area for radioactive materials was improperly labeled, which could lead to accidental exposure. I assessed the risk and immediately reported it to my supervisor. Together, we relabeled the area correctly and provided training to staff on proper signage to prevent future issues.
Can you describe a situation where you collaborated with a team to reach a safety-related goal? What was your role and the outcome? This question assesses your ability to work with others towards common safety objectives and evaluates your teamwork and leadership skills. Consider these points when crafting your response. Think of a specific team project related to safety you were involved in. Clearly outline your role and responsibilities within the team. State the team's safety goal and what you aim to achieve. Emphasize the outcome and any measurable results. Reflect on what you learned from the experience. Here's a way you might frame your answer.
In my previous job at the Radiation Safety Department, my team aimed to reduce exposure levels during routine maintenance. I coordinated the safety audits and ensured compliance with protocols. As a result, we reduced exposure incidents by 30% over 3 months, significantly enhancing on-site safety.
How would you respond if a radiation monitor showed high levels of radiation in an area you didn't expect? This scenario tests your ability to respond quickly and effectively in emergency situations, showcasing your critical thinking and adherence to safety protocols. To tackle this question, here's what to keep in mind. Immediately verify the monitor's reading to confirm the high radiation level. Secure the area and limit access to prevent exposure. Promptly inform your supervisor and the radiation safety officer. If it's safe, try to determine the source of the radiation. Adhere to established protocols for handling radiation emergencies. Consider this example response.
First, I would double-check the reading on the radiation monitor to confirm the high level. Then I'd secure the area to prevent unauthorized access and inform my supervisor right away. If safe, I'd work on identifying the radiation source, all while following our safety protocols.
Imagine you need to explain a complex radiation safety protocol to a non-technical audience. How would you approach this task? This question evaluates your communication skills and your ability to convey technical information in an understandable manner. When preparing your answer, think about these strategies. Start with a simple analogy that relates to everyday life. Break down the protocol into clear, manageable steps. Use visual aids like diagrams or pictures if available. Avoid technical jargon. Instead, use plain, clear language. Engage your audience by asking questions to ensure they understand. Here's an example of how you might answer.
I would compare radiation safety to understanding fire safety. Just like we have rules to prevent fires, we have protocols to keep everyone safe from radiation. I'd explain the steps in simple terms, like ensuring everyone knows where the safety equipment is and how to use it. Then I'd invite questions to clarify any points.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.